Yeah. Okay, just hi everyone. Welcome. Just 2 more minutes. Let us wait for 2 more minutes for other attendees to join, and then we'll be starting this webinar. I think we can start now. Yeah, Ayush, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, so hi everyone, and greetings from Shiksha Online. This is Abhilasha Sharma, and I will be your host for today. So let me introduce you to our speaker for today. And we have Ayush Raj, who is a senior engineer currently working at InfoEdge. And he will be talking about cybersecurity and career opportunities today. And he will also aim in telling what all you can opt for. So whatever doubts you all will have, you can drop them in the chat box so that I can read it out, and I can configure it to the speaker and he will clear it to you on the spot. So now I will hand over the session to Ayush. Introduce yourself to the attendees and then you can carry forward the session.
Okay. Thank you, Abhilasha. Thank you for the wonderful introduction. And hi to good evening, good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon to all my attendees as per your time zone. So since I have already, Abhilasha has already introduced, so I will start with my journey in computer in cybersecurity. So my journey in cybersecurity has equipped me with hands-on expertise in patch and vulnerability management, primarily using the tools like BigFix. Additionally, I have also implemented advanced security solutions such as Falcon Sensor, Sentinel-1 EDR solutions, and which has enhanced the security posture of our organizations. So today I am excited to share my insights and experience on this crucial topic. So let's start. And before starting the session, let me have a quick review on today's agenda. So today's agenda will be in today's agenda we will be covering threat intelligence, social engineering, passphrase management, phishing awareness, and malware. After that, followed by career guidance and scope in cybersecurity. So, so I think we are good to start. Avilasha, am I audible or loud and clear? Can we have a quick confirmation?
Yeah, you're audible. We can start now.
Okay, okay. So, uh, I think my slides are visible. So,
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
So, so guys, welcome to the webinar. So, in this session, we will be exploring crucial topics such as threat intelligence that I have already, I introduced. So, through this webinar, we will be deep diving into the diverse range of career opportunities available in this dynamic industry. As we know that the cybersecurity field is evolving day by day, and there is a lot of opportunities which will be coming in government sectors as well as private sector also. So it's a great field and a huge opportunity for all the new aspirants and also the people who are already in this field. So let's move to our first topic for today, that is threat intelligence. So threat intelligence is basically gathering of sorry yes. Threat intelligence is let me have a bookish definition of threat intelligence. Threat intelligence refers to the collection and analysis of information about potential or current attacks that threaten an organizations. This information is used to prepare or prevent and identify cyber threats looking to take advantage of valuable resources. So basically, it consists of four types, which I have categorized here in the slides. You can see. First is data collection, second is analysis, third is actionable insights, and four is the benefits of it. So let's have one by one discussion on this data collection. So data collection refers that gathering threat intelligence data is crucial. This involves leveraging various sources, including open source intelligence, social media monitoring, dark web analysis, and internal logs. Organizations use specialized tools and techniques to collect and analyze this data effectively. Uh, the importance of threat uh, intelligence lies in its ability to help organizations understand the risks they face from various threats. It also enables proactive defense, informs security strategies, and aids in swift response to incidents. Whether with their intelligence, organization can prioritize threats, anticipate attacks, and take preventive measures to safeguard their assets. Being leveraging threat intelligence organization can enhance their security posture by understanding adversaries, tactics, techniques, and procedures. Improve incidents response time by having actionable insights on emerging threats. Reduce the risk of data breaches by staying informed about vulnerabilities and exploits. Make informed decisions on resources allocation and security investments. Now we will move to the types of threat intelligence. So there are various types of threat intelligence. Threat intelligence can be categorized into several types, each serving a unique purpose in strengthening an organization's cybersecurity defenses. Number one will be strategic threat intelligence. This provides high-level insight into the broader threat landscape, used by senior executives and decision makers to inform long-term security strategies. Includes geopolitical factors, emerging trends, and significant threat actors. Second type will be tactical threat intelligence. Focus on the tactical threat intelligence techniques and procedures used by the threat actors. Help security teams understanding the specific methods used in attacks. Include indicators of compromises such as IP addresses, file hashes, and URLs. The third type of threat intelligence is operational threat intelligence. It offers details information about specific attacks and incidents. Supports incident response team in real time threat detection and migration. Now, if we discuss about the various threat tools and techniques, so to effectively gather and analyze threat intelligence, organization utilizes various tools and techniques. So the number one will be threat intelligence platforms, and it can be further subclassified into centralize the collection, processing, and dissemination of threat intelligence. Enable automated correlation and analysis of the threat data. Popular TIPs include threat content, anomalia, and recorded future. Second will be open source intelligence, and this involves gathering information about publicly available sources, which includes data from social media sites, forums, blog posts, and news sites. Tools like Melgato, Shodan, and Recon NG are community used for OSINT. That is open source intelligence. And now we will move to the third part or third category of the threat intelligence, and this is the very common one. And we also known as a SIM or security information and event management tools. So aggregation and analysis logs and events from various sources helps detect anomalies and potentially threats in real time, leading SIM solutions like Splunk, IBM QRadar, and Arc Insight. I think if you
Uh,
have guys ever,
Sorry, I used
uh-huh,
to disturb you in between.
uh-huh.
I think your slide is not changing.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I will be actually let me have.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
So yeah,
So
someone
guys,
wrote in the
sorry
chat
for.
chat box.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, that's why I also got to.
no issue.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, and sorry guys for this. So if we talk about the benefits of this threat intelligence also offer significant benefits, including early detection that I have already covered. I think the slides was not moving. So let's move on to the another very interesting topic, that is social engineering. And I hope that this topic has also affected somehow you and your loved ones once in a lifetime. So the basic social engineering, if I will say the book's definition of social engineering. So social engineering is a manipulation technique that exploits human error to gain private information, access, or valuables. In context of cybersecurity, social engineering refers to the psychological manipulation of people into performing actions or divulging confidential informations. So if you can see in the slide, there are four different types of attacks which comes under social engineering. So the first type of attack is phishing, second is pretexting, third is batting followed by tailgating. So let me explain you one by one what is phishing. And I would like to explain this topic with an analogy like chess. So phishing is just we can say uh, sending fraudulent communication to trick recipients into relevant and sensitive information. I think you have ever heard about the spamming mails or spamming SMSs. So in this, what a bad actors do, and here bad actors means the bad peoples which have malicious intent, and good peoples. When I refer good peoples means the person who have the cybersecurity background, etc. Okay. So here in phishing, what the bad actors do, they used to spam through either via email or via SMS. And once the recipient click on that fraudulent email or that particular SMS, they got hacked. And what the normal common target will do, the target will enter their credentials and their informations, and this is the way where the bad actors have your credentials and then they use for their malicious intent. So the second will be pretexting. Pretexting means fabricating a scenario to obtain information or access. You can have an example of the like chess. So chess, like setting all pawns before having any attacks at the correct places. So this is called pretexting. Then we will move to baiting. So baiting is offering something exciting or luring victims into a trap. I hope that you have once in a lifetime or on daily basis, if you have not enabled your DND facility. So you get the SMS like today you have won 10 lakh cash prizes, or click now to avail recharge of 500. So these all type of attacks categorizes into batting. Now the last type of attack which comes under social engineering is tailgating. So for tailgating, we can have an example like there is a research and development center, and I am developing a product, and the product is I am manufacturing a new category of bike which runs with hydrogen fuel. So I am an authorized person. I am having the clearance and access card to access that premises, but I am having someone along with me, we which have a bad intention to come along with me and gain undue advantage. Suppose I have an access card, I just use it to open the gate, and once I enter into the premises, the bad actor also got answered just before closing the gate. So this is known as tailgating. So how can we prevent these type of social engineering attacks? So social engineering attacks can only be prevented by training your employees and awareness program, implementing strict access controls, means giving access to the person as per their qualification, as per their work need or work qualifications, and conducting regular security audits. So the learning resources will be security awareness training programs, the art of dissipation by Kevin Mantic. It's also a good resource, and online courses and webinars. So here I will take a pause, and we can have question and answers, Abhilasha.
Yeah. And I also have a question at the same time for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, someone asked that how to prevent my Gmail from phishing links and how to identify that a link or site is genuine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have ever heard about, first I will take that how to prevent or minimize your Gmail account. So what you can do, that there is a spam filtering option in a Gmail account. So what you can do, you can strict your filters, you can increase the spam filtering, and if whatever the emails which are landing into your inbox, if it's non-relevant, then simply move it to quarantine or the trash can. And the second part, can you repeat, Avilasha? How you can identify the
How
site
to
is genuine?
recognize that a Gmail or a site is which has been
Okay,
sent is genuine.
okay. So there is a lock symbol or a lock pad, which is ideally if you have seen the physical lock. There is a lock pad which is also called as secure site locks. So try to check the genuineness or genuine. Try to check that padlock on the particular URL, that whether the site is legitimate. By clicking on that site, you will come to know. You will maybe I can share my screen and show the how we can check the genuinity of that any website.
Yeah. Sure,
Okay,
you
let me
can.
share. So suppose I open okay. So let me open any website. So here is a website, okay, and let me go to icici.com, okay, or let me go to google.com. So this is the google.com website, and here I suppose I want to go to any banking site, ICICI Bank, sorry. So how can I see the genuineness of this website? I will simply
Uh,
click on.
Ayush, maybe you can stop sharing your screen of the PPT and then you can share your screen of the
Okay,
Google thing you are
okay.
doing. Yeah. Now you can share
Uh,
your screen. Then you can
okay,
go back to the PPT because it's
okay,
not
got it.
visible what you are doing there.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So here, what I have done, just I have simply open a ICICI Bank website. Okay. So how I can find that this website is a phishing website or it is a genuine website from ICICI Bank. Okay. So simply I have to click here. Here is a secure site connection, and I will go and check the certificate authority. So here, if the certificate authority is ICICI Bank, so we can see here it's written that www.icici.com. Organization is ICICI Bank Limited. So in this way we can have, and the issuer, or we can see the registrar. The registrar is interest, and the validation of issued this certificate is issued on the date of 18th April, or and it will be going expire in 17th May 2025. So in this way we can see the genuineness of any website. If it's a legitimate website, then it must have their registration with a particular registrar. Registrar can either be GoDaddy, it can be Interest. If it is a community, if they are using community, then they can also have. There are various registrars right now available in today's like we can have also have a Big Daddy, Big Rock. They are also registrar for these websites, or they are also issuing certificates like this. So I hope this covered, Avilasha.
Yeah. Yeah, we can
Okay.
move forward now.
Okay, so let me reshare my screen. Uh, where is PPT? Okay, so can we Is it visible?
Yes, yes, it's visible.
So, any more question, guys? Mhm.
No, I don't think that there are any more questions now.
Okay,
We can move
okay,
forward. And simultaneously, if anyone would have any question, I will just let you know.
okay, okay, okay. Okay, so now we will move to our next topic, that is passphrase management. So, passphrase is simply, uh, you know, uh, passphrase is a sequence of words or other text used to control access to a computer system or program or data. Unlike traditional passwords, uh, which are typically a single word or a short string of characters, passphrases are maybe it can maybe longer or generally more secure. The importance of a strong passphrase lies in their ability to provide a high level of security. So key reason of using strong password passphrases include increased complexity. Like we can use mixed words, numbers, and symbols to harden for attackers to guess or crack any password. Enhanced memorability. Passphrase made of multiple words are easier to remember than complex passwords, reducing the likelihood of users writing them down. And improved security, which includes strong passphrase, significantly reduce the risk of unauthorized access, protecting sensitive informations and systems. In the era of data breaches, the cyber attacks are increasingly common. Using strong passphrase is a critical step in securing digital identities and assets. Organizations and individuals must prioritize the creation and management of robust passphrases to safeguard against potential threats. Passphrases are vital for securing access to online accounts, systems, and sensitive data. By empowering robust passphrases, you can significantly enhance your digital security and protect your privacy. So, how you can protect your privacy? So, the best practice for passphrase creation: choose long passwords that includes mix of uppercases, lower cases, letters, numbers, and symbols. Avoid using common passphrases like, suppose for example, my name is Ayush and I am using uppercase A, small a y u, small y u s h, then at the rate 123, or something like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, or I am using password like my father's name or my any spouse name. So it can be easily guessed by the bad actors. So avoid using these type of passwords. So nowadays there are various tools which manages or which can generate random passwords for you, which is more complex, and they are easy to maintain. So there are various tools like One Password, Google Passwords. Microsoft also have their own password managers. Nowadays browsers like Chrome, Firefox, they also provide strong password recommendations, and they have their own internal password managers. So you can use that password, or you can have a mixed bag combination of small letter, uppercase, lowercase, asterisk signs and alls, and try to memorize it rather than writing it simply in black and white papers, or just or rather than writing in black and white papers. So this here earlier we have discussed about the phishing websites, so you can have a look in the slides that this is how a phishing email can look like. This is from ms online service at the rate microsoft.co or something like that. So this is an overview of how a phishing website looks. uh, let's let's move to our next topic, that is malware. uh, so there are
Yeah,
different.
just a second, Ayush.
uh
I think one attendee has a question.
okay.
So he asked that how to arrange password.
Yes. So I was telling you about, Google Secure Password, or there is One Password, a tool, which you can install and manage your passwords on that particular applications. If you have ever, used Google Chrome, and if there is a requirement to enter credentials, like whenever we enter our Gmail credentials or Facebook credentials, it will ask to save the password, and Google Password Manager will save it and encrypt it. So Google Password Manager is also a good option to manage your password. And whenever you are registering for any new forum, and there is a requirement that create a new password and recreate a new password. So whenever you click on that particular tab, there is also nowadays suggestions from the browser itself that use this password. So that password, compromises of letters like hash 1, 2, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and which and characters can have up to 24 characters. So these passwords are really hard to crack and easy to maintain with by using any type of password managers. So I hope this answer the question.
Yeah, I think we can move forward now.
Okay. Okay. So I think I have missed the slide. Okay. So let's move to our new topic, that is malware. And we have, I think, have a very familiar with these type of malwares like viruses, worms, trojans, ransomwares, and spywares. So let me give you a brief insight that what is malware. So malware is a short for malicious software, refers to any software intentionally designed to cause damage to a computer, server, client, or computer network. Malware can make many forms, including virus, worm, Trojan, ransomware, spyware, adware, and more. It often operates covertly, aiming to disrupt normal operation, stealing sensitive operations, and gaining unauthorized access to the system. Key characters of malware can include destructive. Malware can delete, corrupt, or encrypt data, rendering system inoperable. Stealthy. Many forms of malware operates without the user knowledge, remaining hidden while performing their malicious activities. Third is propagation. Malware can be, spread across networks also, infecting multiple devices and systems. The fourth one is variety. Malware comes in many forms, such with specific goals and methods of operation. So, there are n number of malwares and their categories. So as you can see in my slide, I have tried to cover as much as I can. The viruses, we can also see that in fact it viruses can infect information softwares and spread by replicating themselves. These are called viruses. These types is called virus. Worms, it is spread across network without using interaction, often exploring vulnerabilities. Self-replicating malwares that spread across network without user interventions. Often commonly we know this type of network attack as DDoS attacks. Then we move to Trojans. Trojans are disguised as legitimate software but contains malicious codes. Grants attackers unauthorized access to the victim systems. Then the fourth category is ransomware. So ransomware means encrypt the victim data and demands a ransom for the decryption key. Like somehow I am able to gain access of your system, and now I am demanding the ransom for maybe lakhs and crores to encrypt that data. So the ransom can depends on the type of data and how much the critical data is that for running any business or business units. So how can we protect from these types of attacks? So the first is protecting against malware requires a multi-layer approach that combines user education, technical defenses, and best practices. Here are some key strategies. First is by using anti-malware softwares or solutions. Um, Install or regularly update anti-malware software to detect and remove malicious programs. Use reputable softwares from trusted vendors and ensure comprehensive protections. Second one is regular updates. Keep operating system application and firmware up to date with latest security patches. Latest security patches enable automatic updates where possible to ensure timely protection against known vulnerabilities. For example, if you regularly update your Windows system, especially when we talk about Windows servers, Windows releases the patch on every Tuesday. So on every Tuesday, you try to, patch your Windows servers. This will, minimize the risk of any types of attacks. And this can also fix the vulnerabilities which are already exist on the previous updates. So it's very important to patch your servers regularly. Either it be it be let it be Windows servers, Linux servers, Mac operating systems, or Mac endpoints, or Ubuntu endpoints. So whenever any update or security update released by OEMs, try to update as soon as possible. So this helps in reducing the case of any type of attacks. And sometimes security updates or application updates also consist of major bug fixes. So I strongly recommend you to just update your system the moment any patch got released by any vendor or the OEM, that is original equipment manufacturer. Third is educating user education, educating users about the risk and malwares and safe computing practices. Promote caution when downloading files. Yeah, this is also important. Then that suppose you are downloading any software, like if you want to download an ISO of Ubuntu, then whenever you go to the official Ubuntu website, there is two tabs. One is the checksum and second one is the ISO image. So whenever uh, you try to download the ISO image, try to validate with the current checksum that whatever file I am downloading from the website, is it legitimate or not? So the legitimacy of that any ISO can be validated through the checksum value, which is provided by the original vendor itself on their official websites. So then we move to the fourth part, that is network security, implementing firewall, intrusion detection system, and intrusion prevention system to monitor and block the malicious traffic. So here in slide also,
Yeah,
yes.
sorry to cut you in between, Ayush.
Mhm, mhm.
So regarding this topic, we have a question regarding the earlier topic as well, but I think I will be taking that question up in the Q&A round.
Okay.
The question regarding this topic right now is someone asked that how to deal with viruses.
There,
Yeah.
if I tell you the history, the response time of, detecting a virus is more than 200 days. Okay. So after introduction of XDR and EDR solutions, now the response time reduced to 56 days. I am talking about throughout the world. So still there is not any perfect solution that you can detect any viruses. You can minimize the impact by by following standard procedures, regularly updating your systems, and do not clicking on any unwanted or unusual websites which do not have secure site logs. Or if you see any http, if they are not running on https, do not go to those websites, or try to download any information from those websites, because those websites can have malicious code or images or trojans. So there is not any particular solutions that you can avoid from or escape from viruses till now also.
Yeah,
You
I
can
think
have
in
the
continuation to this one, some which
uh,
someone question asked, someone asked this particular question before, and
uh,
I think it will be related to this one only. Like you said that we shouldn't be clicking on
uh,
pictures or sites like that.
uh,
So someone asked that what should we do if we are not sure if a
uh.
link or website is phishing? Should we still click or we don't have any option?
No,
How
there
to
is a
know that
strict no.
the
Yeah.
link is phishing or the
So,
website?
okay, great, great. So, as I have shown you that to check, you can check. Suppose if you want to open any website, that is www.ayush.com. So I have created my website, and if my website will be legitimate, then I will have a secure site lock, and I will have a proper certificate authority for that website, and whatever information or forum I will ask user to fill, that will be encrypted and cannot be hacked. And suppose you, if you are working on a website which runs over HTTP, so the websites which are running on HTTP can, while just when the moment you enter your credentials, like in real time when I am entering that this is my Gmail ID, where there is a one forum open and it demanding for my email ID, password and all. So the moment I will type my, punch my key, that RAJ or AYUSH, in real time the bad actors or malicious actor can see your the keywords and keystrokes and can have your credentials. So never ever download anything. Let it be ISO image, let it be any song, let it be any images from any website which do not have HTTPS connection, and any website which is secure and genuine in today's world or in today's 2024, it must have HTTPS connections. So these are few, ways where you can validate the genuineness or the legitimacy of any website. For example, if you go to the Shiksha.com, so let me show you how you can validate that Shiksha website which you are browsing is a legitimate website. Avilasa, let me know whether I am able to share my screen or not.
Yeah, yeah, you're visible. You can
Uh,
share your
so
screen.
let me show you Shiksha as such.
Yeah.
Shiksha. So how you can see that this Shiksha is the legitimate Shiksha website?
I
This is
think
not
your
a
screen
phishing.
is not visible right now.
Okay,
Yeah, my issue.
just a minute. Uh, so as we are, hosting this seminar on Shiksha website, so let me show you the how we can check the genuineness of the website, which has that Shiksha website is genuine or it's a phishing website. So I just simply, let me start from beginning. Google. So Google. So normally people what do they use Google browser and type SHIKSHA Shiksha, and there are, many suggestions with Shiksha and all. So what we will do, we will click on any website. This will be the first step. Okay, the name is Shiksha. We have validated that the spelling. The number one step is do validate the spelling of the website. It is Shiksha.com. Second one is click on this part. Click on secure connections. Click on certificate validity, and here you can see the certificate. So this is also one of the way that Shiksha.com is a subsidiary of InfoEdge India Limited. So here it organizational unit is written that InfoEdge India Limited has this common name is, this is a wildcard use for this certificate. So, the issue date is 21st February 2004 and expiry is 15th February. So any website which is a genuine website must have an issue date and expiry date, and every website has to renew their certificate either yearly, either 6 months, or in 2 years. They have to renew. So this is one of the way where you can validate the certificate. Okay, all right. I hope this clears the doubt.
Yeah, yeah, and we are running short of time. I think you can move forward, and whatever the questions are there in the chat box, I will take it up once you are done with your
Mm,
explanation.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, no issue. So now I think from current slide. Okay. So now we move to the, the favorite or most awaited topic, that is career opportunities. So, being a cyber security analyst or a newbies, the first entry point for any newbie is cyber security analysts. What cyber security analysts do? They use, the monitoring tools like SIM and all to monitor and analyze security events, identify threats, and respond to incidents. The second type of some more roles of cybersecurity analyst is to connect risk assessments, penetration testing, and compliance audit. So the second role will be the penetration tester. Penetration tester, you can say that penetration tester is A good guy or a good actor which can simulate attacks to identify vulnerabilities and test security measures. So they are, they are authorized by the organizations to do cyber attacks on their system and find the vulnerabilities so that the development team or the relevant team can fix it. Penetration testers can be a bad actor, can be a good actor. So anyone which have, expertise in network security or in, they are very good at hacking, they can become a penetration tester. The third career opportunity in this field is security consultant. But, to become a security consultant, you need, minimum 3 to 5 years of experience. So this position requires some sort of experience. Okay, what is the role of security consultant? A security consultant, advise organizations on security strategies, make policies, and implement it. And the fourth part is incident responder. Incident responder is also one of the, position in security, cyber security, which, the common role is to manage and respond to security breaches, containing damages and responding, restoring systems. So basically, incident responder is just like what the thing is done by Avilasha right now. She is a moderator, you can say. Similar type of role is performed by incident responder. What incident responder do? That they will place all the relevant teams to a common field so that the whatever the security breach or the issue can resolve as quickly as possible. So this is the main role of incident responder. And the uh, third in the and the fifth one is security architect. This is the highest position in the field of cyber security, where the role of security architect is to develop and maintain an organization security architecture. It also creates security policies, standards, and guidelines to ensure robust protection against any type of threats. So, uh, cybersecurity architect also, also design the whole architecture or is responsible for maintaining the entire policy, that how the codes are being written, whether the standard policies are getting implemented or the best practices are getting followed or not. These all are, comes under cyber security, security architects. So let's move to the next slide. Path to career, security career or education and certification. So nowadays, what I have observed that many of the IITs, like I can give you also example like IIT Patna, IIT Chennai, IIT Delhi also offering cyber security course, that is postgraduate program in cyber security. So this is almost a 1 year course where they will teach all the aspects of cyber security. So you can either have a formal education by considering or pursuing cyber security degree program or relevant certification. Okay, from the IITs, or nowadays there are very online learning websites such as Shiksha is also offering. You can have Udemy courses. You can have Coursera also. They are also having great courses available. Nowadays, Google also offer cyber security courses. I am also, you can say that I am also Google cyber security certified. And you can also have an IBM cybersecurity, opt for IBM cybersecurity courses. They all are the free resources, and anyone can opt and start your cybersecurity journey by learning those courses. There are other more websites. I think Microsoft is also offering some freebies or initial level cybersecurity certifications or programs which compromises of from 3 to 6 months, or maybe it can extend to 1 year. The second one is professional development courses. You can enroll into, courses like MSc in cybersecurity. So I know there are many private universities which are, offering cybersecurity. If you check our Shiksha websites, which I have explored, that MSc from cybersecurity in Germany, I think Shiksha is offering. You can have a and check that program and MIT University is also offering a postgraduate program in cybersecurity, so you can have it. You can have it from. You can take that course also. And the third way to engage in this field is improve your networking or have connections on LinkedIn and try to connect on professionals, security professionals. Try to participate in open forums. Try to register yourself more and more on the events, live webinars hosted by some very ICE2 is very reputed for the cybersecurity, and you can also attend the various webinars organized by some of the the famous vendors like Rackspace, AWS, uh, Microsoft also organizes time and event. Uh, so you can have register to that events and improve your networking and try to gain more and more knowledge on this field. Okay, so I think we are done for the presentation side, Vilasha. We can have the questions
Yeah, we
now.
can start the Q&A round, and I
Uh,
already have some of the questions lined up from the
mm,
attendees.
mm,
So, yeah, I will be telling you the questions, and you start
mm, mm,
answering them one by one.
mm,
Uh, so, yeah. So, one attendee asked that hacker use our password to go on an unknown website.
mhm.
So when we go on a website, they show a log. So it means it is safe and it is true. So how to identify that? They are trying to know.
Uh, Sorry, please come again with the question.
So,
Is there any way you can paste that question in the chat so that I can see?
yeah, it is already there. I think you will be confused. There are a lot of
Okay, okay,
questions
okay,
there. I'll just brief it out to you.
okay, okay.
So he's asking that when we go on a website, they show a log. So it means that it is safe. So how to know that that website is not safe or that link is not safe?
So to see the legitimacy of any website, there is the way which I have already shown you in my sessions. But hackers are the smartest person or brain in this entire world. And if anything is in internet, it can be hacked. So the best way to avoid from or prevent yourself from hacker is to follow the standard procedures that never share your password or enter your password on any website blindly. You see that what is the who is the issuing authority of that website, whether the website is legitimate or not. Do research on Google, or you can use any other medium, just like I remember 10 or 15 years back, there is websites like Snapdeal, Shopclues, which offer very cheap items as compared with their peers like Amazon and all. So I have heard about the cases like, many of the hackers, they have created a similar website like Snapdeal or Shopclues. User have, ordered the items. They have also paid the money, and the items are not getting delivered. So if the victim have that knowledge that he can simply check uh, the website genuineness is there or not, so it would have prevented at that time. But at that time, awareness was also not there, and cybersecurity, is also evolving at that time. So there is no way you can prevent these things. Simply, avoid on going to those websites, and try to be be very specific what you are browsing, why you are browsing, and how you are browsing, and try to minimize your digital footprints. Digital footprint means, suppose today in this era, this is a digital era where we can use Instagram and all. So by willingly or not, or Twitter, we somehow post our phone numbers, we post our relative details, we post something informational which need not to be shared on those websites. So while doing, social engineering attacks, the hackers, use their targets, and they can usually get, very useful insights from those social media sites, and then they use to manipulate it. One of the very common attacks, which we all have faced in our lifetime is, hello ma'am, I am calling from SBI Bank. Your password is your account is going to be logged. So quickly log into your SBI website and change your password. So what they will do, they will simply give you a link of the SBI website. But that is not a SBI website. That is the masked SBI website, which the hacker has designed for you to fall in their trap and use your credentials. So before entering your password, your OTP or anything, do verify the source and legitimacy. This is the only way to prevent. And always remember that hackers are more smarter than the cybersecurity guys also. So they are the smartest brain. You cannot avoid them.
I think now we can carry on with the next question. So, what is a firewall and how does it enhance network security?
Firewalls, simply you can say the gateway or the main door of your home. So whether, anyone comes to our door and ring the bell, then we, used to say that, okay, can I come in or not? So you ask for their identity. Okay, he is my father or he is my relative. He can come to my house. And if there is unknown person, we will not going to open that door. So simply that way, firewall acts in internet. And firewall can be a software firewall or a hardware device, and there is a specific operating system which are running on the firewalls, and every service runs against a specific ports, and there is a set of policies and rules where we can define that whether the traffic or this person is allowed to enter our premises or not. So these are the types of firewall. Firewall is a very vast topic. I think we are running out of time. We cannot cover all details of firewall right now. But hope it's give you an overview that firewall can be a software defined firewall or there can be a hardware firewalls. The famous firewall is, I think, the market leader is Palo Alto is the market leader in the firewall hardware firewalls, followed by a Fortinet and all. So you can just browse it and get a detailed insight.
Moving on to the next question. So, someone asked that they have completed their graduation recently. So,
Mhm.
how do they become a cyber analyst? How to become a cyber analyst? Like, what are the steps, the procedures?
See, if you have completed, then I will recommend that you can have the free courses which are offered by very reputed organizations right now. Like you can do the courses of which are offered by IBM, Google, and all, and then you can add it in your resume and try to add it in your resume and try to apply, and use your LinkedIn connections. If there is a person who is already working on any organization, try to forward your resume and ask for referrals. The first job you will get as a in cybersecurity analyst, or in SOC team, that is Security Operations Center, where you have to analyze the logs. Basically, you will be working on SIM tools. Here, I can give you one bonus, that is you can have Wireshark installed in your system. It is for available for Mac, Linux, and Windows also. Try to capture the packets with Wireshark of your router, and try to analyze by using a tool that is Splunk. So Wireshark and Splunk can give you real time experience. You can add it in your resume, and you can while interview you can also show them that I have real time experience and I have captured this type of logs by using Wireshark and Splunk. So this will enhance the possibility to get you in the market or for the cybersecurity roles from your peers.
Regarding the career opportunity only, we have one more question.
Mhm.
So that person asked that Is hacking an ethical profession?
It it totally depends that how you are using hacking. Like if you are authorized to hack, if you have the permission from the relevant businesses, then it's an ethical thing. But if you are, hacking any websites or any organization or any sensitive data which you are not authorized, that comes under unethical practices. There are many cyber criminal laws for that, and you can be punished if you try to hack or do any unauthorized hacking activity. So try to, always have a permission or approval to hack any website. Then only you go and perform this, stunt and all. Hacking is not an easy, and it can be easily traceable. If you are newbie, don't try this.
Okay, moving on to the next question. What does a log sign mean on a website? If a website doesn't have a log sign, does it mean it's fraud or a scamming site?
So, it doesn't mean that is fraud, but 99% it's fraud. If it's not have SSL security enabled, 99% uh, it is a fraud website, and it can be your sensitive data can easily be readable at the time of entering your details only. So 99% of the website which do not have SSL security enables, they are fraud websites.
Yeah, I think we are done with the questions. If there are any other questions, do ask in the chat box. We are all ears for the questions. Until then, I am also launching a feedback poll. So it has just launched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since we have 2 minutes, I will try to give you a bonus. Like for the newbies, you can work
There
on
is one more
intruders.
question, I think. Yeah, there
Okay.
is one more question. Uh, what do we do when we are in cyber frauds? Okay, till then, the other attendees do take some time and fill out this feedback poll so that
What
we can
we
help
can
you
do when we are
in
in.
the next webinars. And also, this is the question that what do we do when we what do we do when we are in cyber fraud? Like then when cyber frauds happen. So you can
Try
answer
to.
that.
There are nowadays, government has also, launched various portals like Cyber Suraksha and Cyber all that. So you try to report even the small instances to those portals. It will really help you all, guys, or others to prevent from those type of cyber frauds. There is not any much thing which you can do if the fraud has already happened. So, you can only use best practices, never, pick up the calls from the fraudsters or try to click or share any OTPs or links which are non-relevant. So this is the only way to prevent. And try to report. The most important thing is whether you are not fall in trap, but someone who is less knowledgeable to this may be trapped from the similar malicious actor. So always try to report these types of events. So I was talking since we have 1 minute. For the newbies, you can have look on the various tools. First one is Wireshark. Second one is Splunk. Third is Surikata. If you have hands-on experience on this, the materials are already available on their official websites. So you can also use Splunk for SIM analysis. If you have, practical knowledge of these tools, there is a much higher possibility that you will be getting hired as an security or associate engineer. Uh, there is a very high possibility. Just do a research on Surikata, uh, Wireshark, and Splunk. These are really good open source, and they are really trusted by various cybersecurity professionals. So just go for it and have a try. Register yourself. It's free of cost.
I think There are not any more questions left. I have picked up all the questions that were on YouTube and here in the chat box. If there are still any more questions, we are just wrapping up the webinar and we are getting finished. Okay, any insurance policy available for compensation if one's account is hacked?
No, unfortunately, we don't have any policy.
All right, to everyone, please take a minute to fill out this feedback poll and then we can just wrap up the session. Still, if there is any other question? No, I don't think there is any more question on answers.
Okay.
I can just end this poll now. All right. All right. Thank you so much, Ayush.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Abhilasha. Thank you,
much.
team.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving your time. And it was a wonderful session. And you told and talked about cybersecurity, I hope, which everyone understood. And
Yeah.
to know everyone, to know more about the upcoming webinars or the topics or the fields you are interested in, do follow Shiksha online courses on Instagram, and you will get to know about the upcoming webinars, the next session. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ayush. All right.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank